guys? Welcome back to the podcast. Today, our special guest is not only Jerry, like we talked about in the last week's. He's outside smoking right now. But we have James, who surprisingly came the morning of our party, which was on April 20th. So anyway, James is going to be making us a drink, and we have a lot of oranges. So what are you making for us, James?
So this is a great drink that I have in Maryland all the time, especially for brunches and stuff like that. So it is more of like a breakfast brunch drink, right? But you'll find people drinking this everywhere in Maryland. That's called an orange crush. There's a couple things in it, right? We got our fresh oranges. It's actually supposed to be made with fresh orange juice, but who has a juicer except for every bar in Maryland? So we got some orange juice, orange vodka, and some triple sec. So a lot of orange going on. Once you mix it all up, you're gonna top it off with a can of Sprite or a little bit of a dash of Sprite. The recipe itself is pretty easy. So we're gonna start off with our orange vodka. I prefer this brand of vodka, but you can use any vodka you want. So 2 ounces of Stoli orange vodka.
If we just squeeze the oranges really tight, and then we'll give the freshly squeezed orange juice.
Oh yeah. All right, so we got our 2 ounces of vodka. We got our 1 ounce of triple sec.
I just threw the peel on top of my cabinet.
Allow me to demonstrate. Oh my god. It's gonna smell so yummy in here until it starts to rot.
Fuck.
Your cat's gonna be eating oranges.
Where did it go?
Oh, found it.
Oh my god. Then we're getting our 3 ounces of orange juice. I can't math, so I'm gonna do 2 ounces and a little bit of a heavier pour.
That was a lot.
Yep.
12 ounces of orange juice.
So then we're gonna put this baby on here. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna shake it up.
Your mouth is out.
And that's it.
You pour it over ice.
Get you a nice pint glass, pour this baby in. Ooh yeah, get it all in there. Get it all in there. Leave room for Jesus and a little Sprite.
Jerry, come say hi. He was outside smoking. He's already got himself a beverage. Tell us how it is.
Delicious.
See, this was a test run. Make sure I know how to make it. Jerry, we made a fresh one. We had a little bit more orange juice because I can't math.
Okay. You have nothing to
Double parking. But that's it. That's an orange crush. Great breakfast drink. Great thing to stay hydrated. Got to get the vitamin C in there. Fight scurvy.
Get your vitamins.
And whatever you do, do not throw your orange peel on top of your cabinets.
Bet you got a spanking for that.
Yeah.
If the mic doesn't feel like it's centered on your face, there's a little black knob on my side over here. Yeah, you can loosen it and then push it in. And then you can center it.
God, I hope we're getting this footage.
Oh, dude, it's been recording.
Oh shit,
that's one of my favorite things is when I just hit record on everyking.
Yeah, the last one, dude. I'm like, we're just sitting here talking crap, and I'm like making a post, and Lisa's like, by the way, we're live. I'm like, like, all right, dude.
I don't have 3 hands. I can't hit. I have to hit it consecutively.
I don't have 3 hands, but I got 3 legs, ladies and gentlemen.
I can spread all
balloon
3
tits.
of them.
Balloon tits. I have a balloon tits button now, Jerry.
Balloon tits.
I didn't even say that.
You need a cricket. You need a cricket.
So we have it. He's hit that on me a few times, trying to do balloon tits, and he does that on my joke, and I'm like, great.
Because I don't have the
It wasn't a good one.
shit labeled, so I don't remember where they are.
I
But
love
crickets?
so much how Lance
I'm
how
gonna-
Lance gets a country accent on balloon tits.
balloon tits.
Jesus.
I'm gonna buy you a label maker so you can just print labels and put them above the buttons.
That's a really good idea, but let me tell you something that Roadcaster thought of. They gave me these things that just literally slide over it because you can have 4 different pages of buttons, and I can just go up here and swipe across the pages. Well, I threw those away because I didn't think I needed them.
I don't need this.
And then
Throw
I
it
found
away.
out I could record over shit. So that's where I got
Balloon tits.
That's where I got that from. And I was like, no shit. So then I was like, I threw them away. So anyway.
It's like when you're trying to set up stuff and you're like, I don't need instructions. I'm a man. I'm gonna
Yeah.
figure this shit out. And you're putting it together and it's like, where are the instructions?
I have an innate sense of direction as a male. I know where I'm going. I don't need directions.
A lot of times I go to put something together, I'm like, this is all in Mexico. I can't read it. And I just throw it away.
James's favorite quote, he would say, we won that war.
Last time I checked, we won that war. I don't have to speak that.
And they're like, turn the book around and upside down. That's the English version.
Yeah.
It's in Mexico.
Read
anyway.
it backwards. You're good.
Well, my parents would always say, Be sure to read the directions.
Yeah. Yeah, I am the directions.
I know how to put this 400-piece bed together.
IKEA, Jesus. Huh? You need somebody from Sweden to help you do that shit.
Need some translation help.
But anyway, guys, welcome back to the Beyond Buzz podcast. We have James and Jerry here with us.
The J&J show.
Yeah.
Nothing like a little J in your life.
Yeah.
Double J.
Yeah.
Even better.
Someone's JJ.
Oh, that could be a podcast name. How big are your JJs?
No, there it is.
Big.
Yeah.
Double the J, double the problem.
That's the conjoined twins problem that they got going on.
Exactly.
Double the J, double the play.
Do they actually have two JJs?
No, they don't.
No,
so I
just
did
one.
see a little more research. They have different like upper organs. So like their stomach kind of, is different. And
so
then
they
as it
could get
comes
drunk.
down, yeah. So one could get hammered. The other one's just like, would you stop it? The other one's just like, you stop.
I can't take you anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So you're saying 4 titties.
Yeah. One girl, 4 mouths, 4 titties.
4
4
mouths.
mouths?
Yeah, that's what he said. 4 mouths, 4 holes. God, what'd you put in this drink?
It's the Grand Marnier that we had.
Yeah. I got 3.5 asses. No, Jesus. 4 mouths. You know what I mean?
1 ass and 3 butt cheeks.
Double the dump truck.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. Imagine, what would you do?
I don't have enough hands for that.
I would
don't
do
even know.
1 for work and 1 for play. Like, look, we're going to shit out of your ass tonight because this one's getting eaten.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, and so I started thinking the last time, like, because I said on the podcast, we're going to keep touching base with this as much as we can.
This is
Like-
3 weeks deep now.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, all right, you marry one. You had enough. Like, would you just shut the hell up?
Yeah.
And then her sister's like this. Da-da-da. I'm like, all right, enough out of you two. You know what I mean? Like, you can't tell me what to do. But she's like kind of thinking the whole. You get 2 arguments out of one person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, shut up, bitch. And then it's like, I don't have to shut up. I ain't married to you. I'm like, okay. Watch what I put in your ass next week.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes, you are married to
talk
me.
about family drama.
Yeah.
It's like,
Dude.
I can't stand your sister. And
Yeah.
then she's just like,
Remember that time you mouthed off? Yeah? Yeah, here you go.
It's my birthday. Oh, no, not that.
Which one?
Do something else. Do something else.
it's a new meaning to wrong hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, that guy
I've
struck
had
the
that
lottery.
once. Wrong hole. Oh, sorry. It's dark in here.
I was wondering why it was so tight. Fuck.
Oh, my God.
Oh, shit. Why does this hole have teeth? Oh, wait, that's your mouth.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man, it's good stuff. So I do have, and I kind of pre-asked Jerry, playing pool in a titty bar.
We used to do that in San Diego. After work, we'd go to, it was called Pacers, I believe it was.
Pacers.
And it costs $5 to get in, but you get a card. You get a Pacers card, and it's $5 lifetime membership.
For $5?
$5?
Wow.
So we'd go in, and there's a pool table. You can watch the girls dance off in the distance, but
Yeah.
we'd get a pitcher of semi-cold beer. We'd get a pitcher and play pool, listen to music, and watch the girls dance.
I mean, for $5, honestly, what do you expect, though?
I
mean,
guess I'll
that's-
drink lukewarm beer,
Yeah.
I guess.
And
That's
one
the
time-
cheapest cover ever.
One time we were sitting at the stage, and this girl comes over, and she throws her hair on top of my head and flips it all back. And, whoa. And then she came and sat by me. And she goes, "We know who you are." And I'm going, "Oh, fuck."
They caught me.
I'm member of the month.
No, she goes, "You've been coming in here for 4 years." I'm going, "God damn, y'all keep track of that kind of shit?"
It's the punch card that they gave you.
Lifetime membership. 50
Maybe because
years
we
free.
tip. The first dance, they don't take nothing off. They ain't getting no money until they tip. And we used to put a quarter, a nickel, a penny, and a dime, and we would twist it up in the dollar like a kiss, and throw that on the floor, and it would
That's a
land
good
on
idea.
the bottom.
That is a
Genius.
You could knock a bitch out with that. Put a $50 in there. Bam.
Oh, call them little dollar kisses.
Yeah.
Podcast name.
Oh, dude,
That's awesome.
if you put a $50 in there, you could dome a bitch and she'd be just like JFK, missing half her fucking head. That's why they put JFK on the $50.
And then you'd walk through the.
Damn.
I'd be walking through the mall, and I would see one of them to walk through the mall. Her and her boyfriend.
Did you say hi?
No, I'd look at her, and dude, we'd exchange eye contact, but don't.
It's one of those mutual agreements. Like, shut your damn mouth.
I'm not
Yeah.
on the job, so
I'll secretly see you later.
In me and Logan's strip club days, that was a problem because we would go to the mall and they would be at Spencer's getting booty shit, and I
love Spencer's.
Yeah. That was actually my first job. I was 18.
Yeah.
I worked at Spencer's.
They have a menagerie of T-shirts, but they're never my size.
Mm-hmm.
They probably
stop at
think,
medium.
they're like, nobody this age is gonna like our stuff. And Jerry's like, give me the dildo.
Dildos were too big for you, Jerry.
I bought this mug that says "I am a ray of fucking sunshine," and I used to put it out on the counter, but they didn't think it was funny.
Speaking of mugs,
Still haven't found it.
really,
Yeah.
I was hoping yesterday I was gonna hear the dramatic story.
Yeah, when they woke up this morning and they were drinking coffee, I was like, all right, perfect opportunity
Yeah.
for someone to bring it up, but no one brought it up. Audrey put a mug in her parents' coffee mug cabinet, and it says, "Don't bother me until I've had my abortion." Or "Don't talk to me until I've had my abortion," or something
Yeah.
like that. But it's a coffee mug, and she turned it around so you can't see it, so hoping that one of them grabs it.
Just
But-
grabs and goes.
yeah, but
And
no one, and it's been up there for a while now.
Takes you to work.
Yeah. Her dad. Oh my God. That'd be
Audrey, do you have something to tell us? Is there something you wish to share?
Oh man.
I haven't had my coffee yet.
Before I get to one very popular topic with James, one more for Jerry for sure that we typed up. We were talking about celebrities that Jerry would want to meet or have a crush on.
Hold on,
Like
let-
it
let
could be
me-
like,
Let me
yeah,
say one more thing.
yeah.
This is so fucked. This is not even funny anymore. Don't stir my coffee with a coat hanger.
Jesus.
Oh, was that a real mug?
No, that's what the backside of the mug says.
Lance woke up dark this morning, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it's this.
I know. It's like truth serum or something. God.
Here's one I heard recently. Don't piss on my head and tell me it's raining.
Yeah.
Before we move on, we were talking about strip clubs, right? And I went to a strip club in Pensacola, right? And so I was like, man, this girl looks really familiar, but not so familiar. She was wearing a wig, right? Like, as a lot of dancers do. And I made it a point to avoid her the entire night because she was in my photography class in high school.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
And I knew exactly who she was, and I was just like,
Nice.
how many C-section scars do you have now?
Yeah.
Like, so I made it a point that night to not interact with her at all.
Nice.
And every 10 minutes she'd just walk by, and luckily she didn't notice me.
Yeah.
Right? I think it was I don't know what it was, but she did not notice me. And photography, you could just walk around campus, go take pictures, stuff like that. So you got to know a lot of the people. 'Cause you just walk around, take pictures. It's basically a free period. Like, you could just walk around. You had an unlimited pass.
I was in photo at Escambia in high school.
yeah.
So another strip club while we're on strip clubs.
Oh, dude, I can talk about strip clubs. I got so many funny stories.
Here's a good one. This is low class, Pensacola, borderline Alabama, like we spoke about. So Dustin and I, buddy of mine, we go to strip club. Dude, my homeroom teacher, Debbie Ringo. And I say the name. I say the name because this whole story is going to get really good. There's Debbie on the stage. Her daughter works there. They do a daughter-mama combo. Her
Perfect.
name is Chelsea.
Perfect.
Okay?
A daughter-mom combo?
Yes.
You pay extra
And
for
I
that.
say look this up because Jerry Springer, Google search it, Debbie Ringo and Chelsea Ringo, they were on Jerry Springer.
No way.
Because
Nice.
the daughter's boy or the mom's boyfriend got the daughter pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't
make
be
that up.
shocked
No.
because you can't do a mommy-daughter combo
No.
on stage and not
The
expect
story
that to
just
happen.
kept getting better, but it was at Sammy's. It was like, wait a minute, Miss Ringo? She's like, shut up. I was like, and she's like, I go by Chelsea here. I was like, isn't that your daughter's name? She's like, yeah, she's right over there. She goes by my name.
Oh, that's
Oh,
funny.
that's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Here you go, Miss Ringo.
Yeah.
You could have got a little something for half price, dude.
I know.
Hey,
The
we
more...
went to school together. Okay, let's do it.
Hey, the more C-sections, the cheaper the dance, all right?
C-section.
And if
Yeah.
it's fresh, you can do what Jerry was talking about, put coins in it.
Oh, so when I talk about like terrible strip clubs, right? So when I was stationed in Hawaii,
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we definitely
This
spoke
one,
about
this one is my favorite story.
when I was stationed in Hawaii, right, the liquor laws are there. You can't serve any alcohol after 4 a.m., right? So
Yeah.
weird law, but
That's another thing.
you know, so I'm sitting there and me and my friends are slosh drunk, right? And we're like, we want to keep drinking, we want to keep partying. Let's go to this strip club, right? And so, first of all, this thing is called Alley Cats in Hawaii, right? There is a total of
Basically, road pussy.
there's y'all know what a mama-san is?
Yeah.
So a mama-san is like an elderly Asian lady who like takes care of the house, right? So they normally stand outside, charge a cover fee, and the cover fee is like $5, $10, and it comes with a coupon, right? And
Coupon.
you take this coupon and you change it for beer. So you're not buying beer, you're buying coupons for beer.
Coupons.
And they
Nice.
only have Budweiser and Bud Light in a can.
There it is.
And we go in there, we pay the mama-san some money, she gives us our coupons.
That's just fun to say.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mama San and coupons.
Oh, yeah.
and we go in there, and there's two strippers on, like, one's off stage, one's not performing yet, and then there's definitely a whore next to the bar, and she's the only attractive one in this entire establishment. There's two dancers. They have two shows. That's it, right? So the first show is a cigarette show where she smokes a cigarette out of her ass.
Damn.
And you can see it. It'd be like,
She blows it back out out of her.
blows it back out. She blows
Smoking
it back
farts.
out
That's some
out of her
serious
booty hole.
muscle control
It-
there.
Dude,
is.
yeah, without shitting yourself. Yeah.
And so there's only
Wow.
That reminds me of nicotine stains.
Podcast name. Nicotine stains. That's a good stage name.
And the lucky guy in the front row gets a cigarette after she's done with it.
He's over there wiping nicotine stains off his face.
It's like, ew. Why does the cigarette taste like
Why is
shit?
that smoke so slimy?
Why is my shirt brown now? Like, what the hell?
Fart gas particles. Oh.
Oh my god.
So the second show, is called a fish show, and I said, "What is a fish show?"
Yeah, because I'm
And
already
they're
impressed with the cigarette.
It gets better.
I'm already okay. This fish show is like $20. Okay.
It's worth it.
This is not the nice strip club you go to. This is a strip club you go to when you don't have any other options, right? And granted, right before we went into this place, this guy was drunk off of his ass and face planted in front of the club to get in. And so the mama-san didn't let him in. And she's like, "Are you with him?" I'm like, "I don't even fucking know this guy," right? Like, because he's like blood coming down his face just from falling. So I'm like, where are we going, right? So back to the fish show, right? I see these goldfish on the stage, right? And they're swimming in a bowl. And I was like, why is there a goldfish in a strip club, right? And so my friends have been and I haven't. So I get a front row seat. All right,
best.
there's only 3 rows, but I get a front row seat, right? And it's not a big place. It's probably like the size of this room. And you walk, imagine a strip club in the size of this room.
Nice.
It's not the cream of the crop. Okay, the stripper that does the fish show looks like she's in anaphylactic shock.
Oh, no.
Like her face is like that, right? And so my friends pay for me to watch this fish show. Then
So they already been there.
oh, they knew
it
exact-
time.
They
Yeah,
were
okay.
sitting in the back laughing their ass off, right? So it was me and this other guy front row stage, and she gets up and she picks up the fish out of the bowl, puts it in her coochie, and then shoots the fish out into the fishbowl, and then it's just swimming around. And
Bingo was his name, though.
I'll never
The
get that smell
smell?
off those fish.
the smell smelled like industrial lube,
Yeah.
dirty coochie, and fish food.
Yeah.
Like all mixed together.
And that was just her.
And it would splash whenever, like, it would splash out of the bowl whenever she would shoot the fish out of her cooter. And then they were like, "You won't smell it." So I get nice and close, and I said,
Wow.
just to mess with them. But that was the nastiest smell that I've ever smelled in my life.
Yeah.
And
Could you
after-
imagine what her apartment smells like? And because you know she tries that at home to practice
Yeah.
that.
Gotta
yeah.
practice.
Yeah.
Practice.
And
Yeah. And just to have that thought, like, you know what, I'm going to try this. You know, it worked.
Dude.
I'm going to go to the stage and do it.
and after
Jeez, but
yeah.
fish have those fins and shit
Yeah.
all over.
Yeah, she would put that in there, shoot it out, and afterwards she would go and talk to you. And I was like, and she, of course she came up.
away.
She came up to
Yeah.
me, and I'm standing next to my friends. And first of all, we brought McDonald's into this place. That's how low class this is. So I have a bag of McDonald's because we were
What can you do with the chicken nugget?
shit-faced. And I said,
Train that to come out of your cooter.
I said, hey, my friend wants to talk to you, and he also got you this. So I bribed her with McDonald's to talk to my friend, so she wouldn't talk to me anymore. And I was like, this is the lowest class of strip clubs I've ever been in.
And I'm
it
sure
really
if she's
makes you
shooting
think.
goldfish out of her cooter, she is definitely hungry. She's like a meth head, so she probably like, hell yeah,
Oh,
jackpot.
She was not meth skinny.
Really?
she was
She
big.
big.
Really?
She
big.
was big.
Wow.
She was
A whale
hungry.
shooting a damn fish out.
Dude, that's crazy.
Wow. I would have thought
Did
like
it make a noise?
crackhead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It made a flop noise and a plop. It was like,
Yeah. It sounded like she farted out of her front butt.
Yeah.
oh,
And it
dude,
just
that-
popped out. Oh my God. Poor fish, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're living your best life at a reef and someone scoops you up like, oh, fish tank. Cool. Even better life. I'm at the penthouse. Don't have to worry about nothing eating me. No bad days. Up a cooch.
Yeah.
Just
You're-
got to go in this cave for a few minutes.
Yeah. Hold your little breath, guy. You know what I mean? 3 times a night I get suffocated by but and then shot back out. I think I die and then here I come.
Dude, I want to know what her OBGYN thinks.
Look,
it can't be good.
I'm not gonna lie. I went there like 3 times with my friends.
Nice.
But
Dude, I tried to go when I went back to Hawaii for your chief ceremony. I was like,
Yeah.
let's go. And you're like, no, they shut it down. I was like, fuck.
yeah, they
Yeah,
got-
you think?
Yeah, 'cause I-
animal cruelty. Hello.
that wasn't even it.
Oh.
It got shot up. That alleyway got shot up.
Oh, no.
Really?
So they closed the club because
I guess the owner of the fish found out where Goldilocks was and
Put it, dude. Like it's bad enough that it's just not her pet. Now she stole the fish. It's her roommate's fish.
And then they made a movie called Finding Nemo.
yeah, this one would be We Found Nemo.
Found Nemo 3.
Podcast name. Yeah. All these good podcast names.
T. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way.
Cooter Way 3.
Finding Nemo. That'd be a good new strip club name.
Yeah.
Finding
They just
Nemo.
reinvent it.
And it's centered around this bitch in that fish show.
Oh, man.
It's an inside joke. Y'all wouldn't get it.
Smoking Butts and Finding Nemo would be my next 2 bar names.
Yeah.
Smoking butts. But I've been to a lot of questionable establishments being in the Navy and traveling, right? But that was probably one of my sketchiest places. I've
And just
been.
think, it's one of our home turfs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not even like, hey, I've been to a third world country. You know what I mean?
Did you feel like your credit score decreased when you went in there?
I felt like I didn't want my picture taken anywhere near this establishment. Like, are we even allowed to be in here?
Like I needed an insulin shot.
The place is bugged.
Yeah, you got to go home and just throw those clothes away and take
Yeah.
a hot ass bath.
You need a tetanus shot and an insulin shot.
Dude, that smell, it will not get out of my head. It's so bad.
I imagine, dude.
I was gagging when I smelled it because after I went and like, I was like,
yeah. You know y'all are supposed to change the water, right?
oh, dude, it was.
It's not even the fish's fault.
And she's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Pisses in the fish tank. Not anymore.
Yeah.
It looked like dog slobber was all in there.
Oh, yep.
Good old slimy stalactites.
Like if you dropped an oyster in a glass of water.
Yeah, and what if that poor fish is like, that was his last day, and he goes in alive and he comes out dead.
Oh,
and it just, doom, it sinks.
It was swimming when it got shot back out.
Yeah,
I was
but you
like,
can only
good
do
for
that
you, bud.
so many times.
Yeah.
That's true.
And then that last time, he's just like, fuck it.
They also served fried fish tenders.
Oh my god.
Those are all the ones that died.
Yeah.
They just fried them up in the kitchen.
Oh.
Eat them whole.
Oh, I wonder if they would let you.
Oh, you gotta pay
Like,
extra.
Can I get some extra cocktail sauce with this? And you just wipe the cooter.
Yeah, you're in luck because it's that time of the month. It's homemade.
You grab the fish and rub it across her pussy like.
Oh, this is so dark.
This is awful. It's 24 minutes of awful.
I thought I had like decent questions. We'll keep it light. This is like,
I love it. This is my favorite one.
Look, we
Yeah.
got the most breakfast happy drink possible, and we're like, fish cooter.
fish scooter.
Here's they did have one strip joint in San Diego that they would get totally naked. Usually they would keep their bottoms
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
They would get
Atlanta.
totally naked, but they couldn't serve alcohol. So you just go in and drink orange juice.
Well,
or
that's no
Cokes.
fun. I mean, if you're gonna go, if you're that low and you're ready to go to that point, they better have alcohol because
Yeah.
no one goes there unhappy. Like, I'm sober. I'm going to a titty bar. You want to go? Like, no, that's your last resort.
That's
sober.
That's if you have a problem. Like,
Yeah,
if you're like
exactly.
stone sober and like, let's go to a titty bar that's dry. It's like,
Well, there was a Navy town, and you know how
I got you. They're just looking for
military
anything.
guys
Yeah,
can get
they'll
kinda-
take anything, I guess.
we can get pretty rowdy. Give us some titties and bar. We're good.
Dude, when we were in Atlanta for the NFC championship game many years ago, we went to this. I'm a fucking idiot. We went back to the room after the game, and I took my ticket out of my pocket. James kept his, and they were running a special that you could get in for free if you had your ticket. This motherfucker got in for free, and I had to pay. I'm like, fuck.
That was the most packed strip club I've ever seen. And it's full nude, right?
Yeah, that was a full new one. That's where I was getting at.
Granted, we're going to a strip club on Sunday in Georgia, so almost all of them are closed except for this one.
Yeah.
And we couldn't even find a spot by the stage.
Yeah.
And we had cash in hand, and there were hundreds of people in this strip club.
There was one dude getting head at the stage.
Yep.
Damn.
I saw that in a bar in Germany once.
That's I'm going.
It
To
was just a
Germany.
regular bar.
Yeah, I'm about to say, it doesn't surprise me in another country, but like here in the States, that's kind of.
Yeah, he had his boys that were like standing around him, and he was wearing a jacket, and it was kind of like dangly, and there was a chick just going to town right,
you go.
right at the stage. I was
There
like,
you go. Good advice. Always wear a dangly jacket when you go to a titty bar.
and bring at least two friends.
It's 95 degrees outside, Steven. I don't care. It's cold in the bar.
James actually got a shot off this one chick.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was off of. It was a test tube shot, and she like throat fucked it. and
Oh,
then-
dude.
Oh, okay. I thought
was
she like inserted it.
No, dude.
I was about to say,
she was
damn,
like,
butt
she was
chug.
like straddling me, right? And then like grinding on me. And then she took this test tube and just started fucking deep throating it, right? Just like, and then
How are you
poured it
not
in my
throwing
mouth.
up?
Like,
You said, sure, but could you handle Big Jim and the twins?
Big Jim and the
Sure. Podcast name: Big Jim and the
Big Jim
Twins.
and
Fuck, it's all
It
deadly.
gets it writes itself. It literally
this
writes.
podcast name is gonna be longer than fuck. I'm gonna write it down and put a picture right now.
Big Jim and the Twins go to smoking butts and finding Nemo.
Searching for Nemo and smoking butts.
Searching for Nemo.
Found his ass. He's in some bitch's cooter.
What are you doing in there?
Come on. We swim out with that special fin.
Living large in
Special
Cooterville.
my question is though, what do those people do when that place closed? Like, your skills are shooting.
Yeah,
shooting
you don't
fish
take your
and
skill to
smoking.
the streets, and you know what I mean, and like just pick up where you left off.
I want to know where they went. Because I want to go. I'm trying to go see that. That's the only other reason to go to Hawaii. Because I want to see it.
I'm here for one thing.
Where's the fish show?
Oh, yeah, I'm here for two things. Where's the fish show and who's licking my ass? Dude, when you said that last podcast, dude, I died laughing. It was so perfect.
Which one of you are looking my ass? That's funny.
Oh, man.
All right, so
You should
go
brush your
ahead.
teeth afterwards.
Brush your teeth.
You don't want to brush your
Do
teeth.
some mouthwash. To,
Yeah, and don't sit on my toilet to pee. You'll regret that in 9 months.
Why does it burn when I pee now?
Oh,
God
man. That's
So,
too good.
I know we've been on a tangent.
This is good, though,
I
man.
know, but you were going to ask Jerry like a celebrity that he'd want to
Yeah, but no. Yes. So we came up with one podcast, and it was, what celebrity would you want to meet? And do you have a crush on any of them? And it could be like a band or like lead singer or model, actor, whatever. Who would make you be like, come out of like just chill mode and be like, oh my God, it's you. You know what I mean?
would make me go, boy, yo, 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 yo.
Yeah, exactly.
That too.
Obviously, besides Finding Nemo.
Or a male.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool, but
That's what you're into, Jerry.
Yeah.
so it could be like,
Not that it's a bad thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
No,
like,
shit, I don't know.
Like me, you know, my parents listened to Bon Jovi and whatever, and I grew up in long-haired bands and stuff like that, like Bon Jovi or, you know, Def Leppard, something like that would be like cool.
70s rock bands are still my favorite. You know, Yes, Deep Purple,
Yeah.
Heart, Led Zeppelin,
Good old
Uriah
Heart, okay.
Heep.
So which one would you go out of your way to be like, hey, like almost like I need an autograph or a picture? Do you know who you are type person? Like that would like, because we seen the one, because when we spoke about it, it was like, I bet if we got Jerry on a boat with all these famous people, he'd just be like, okay. So you sing? You know what I mean?
yeah, I was thinking like Luke Combs. Luke Combs on a boat fishing would be the coolest fucking thing.
yeah.
That'd be amazing.
But then I then said
like
I was
him
like,
and Ron White.
yeah, Ron White would
And
be
John
fun.
Daly was our
Yeah,
three.
yeah.
And Jerry obviously was the fourth, but then it was like, Jerry wouldn't even care. Like, he would like the fact that John Daly smoked cigarettes and drinks. He'd just be like, this guy's pretty cool. What do you do? And he's like a famous golfer, you know? Like,
Reel it in, damn it, reel it in.
yeah. He's like, yeah.
Fuck your funny jokes, reeling the fucking fish.
I like to play golf too, John. What's the best you shot? I won the Masters. Huh, go.
I hit a ball and it exploded yesterday.
Won the Masters. I didn't know that was still legal these days.
Oh no.
Just any of those bands. In 1979, I saw 6 bands in 6 months, and my ears have been ringing ever since.
Oh man.
Bet.
It was War, Heart, Rod Stewart, Genesis, the guy from the Keys, who's that? Margaritaville dude.
Oh, Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy,
Jimmy
Buffett.
Jimmy Buffet.
Jimmy
He had a
Buffett.
broken leg. He had to sit down. He had a broken leg cast up to here.
Oh shit! I do remember seeing a video of that in a Margaritaville that I was at. They had like they were playing like highlights of his concerts and stuff, and that was one of. I was like,
I think I'm more impressed right now with Jerry's memory. Who says age and marijuana doesn't affect your memory?
Alice Cooper, saw Alice Cooper back then. That was
Nice.
a good show.
I bet. And you've seen them at like their peak too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like that was their height. So that's something.
Jethro Tull played for 3 hours, dude. That was unheard of.
3 hours?
Nobody could walk after that. They were all just so
Well, they
hammered
were-
and stoned.
You start smelling, all right, and it would be passed to you, and you just pass it down, and that never stopped. And I saw a humble pie.
I heard the old school like
that's fucking cool.
concerts were that way. No one knew who lit it, but everyone just shared it and they just kept it going.
Dude, that's bitching.
That was back in the day. Everyone got along and everyone loved each other, and just like, hey man, I want you to get as high as I am, and they just kept it going.
And you see what like ruined that? Social media and
Yeah.
the news.
Now people are
Turn
taking
the shit
video
off.
and
Yeah.
pictures of you. That's why, like, when I come out of my shell and I decide to hit the dance floor on the cruise boat. You know what I mean? It's like, put your phones up, people.
Yeah.
This is for your eyes only, for your memories.
Yeah.
I don't want to relive this. You think I'm happy right now?
That's like the guy on the cruise we went on who was just going crazy. I mean, like,
Oh my
no
God,
one
dude.
was dancing really, except for a couple hungry girls were out
shit,
there.
they was big.
They were hungry.
They really weren't dancing. They're just moving to the damn water. Yeah, it looked like they were dancing.
I might have a video of it. Hold on.
This guy,
keep talking, yeah.
this guy. It was like as if
Nerdville.
he was like two bad days away from like Columbine.
Oh
right?
no!
Like,
Wow.
Like he was like that, right? Like one step away from a trench coat, right? And he's out there just going to town by himself. No one's with him, and then he keeps trying to like dance with these girls, and then but like no one's dancing with them, and he's not trying to dance with them. He's just dancing near them. And he's just going crazy, doing like moves on the pole and, you know, random stuff like that. But finally, some other people started dancing. And this was the worst DJ ever.
Yeah,
Like,
it was dog shit.
Like,
This was on your carnival one that you did.
Yeah, in
Okay.
November. Yeah,
November. Okay.
yeah. I don't have it. I texted Odd to see if she had it because if she has it, then I'll play it. But
yeah, that was.
it's probably copyright
Dude,
music.
you were the missing element. Oh man, if we could have had Jerry and James on the cruise that we went on,
Oh yeah.
dude, that of all the cruises I've been on, that was still our funnest. I mean, it
Yeah,
was
for
never
sure.
a dull moment, man. It was always something happening. It was always a good time.
Well, I'd have to take the missus back to the cabin.
That's all right. They got people that work on the boat that can do that. They'll put her in a wheelchair and just take her on.
Well, she can't drink anymore, so she doesn't party anymore. So
It's okay.
it's damn near about diabetic. Got to take shots.
I got to take shots too, but the non-diabetic shots.
I got to take alcohol shots.
That's it.
I can't drink that much anymore because my ankle will swell up.
Retain the fluid, yeah.
You don't need ankles. You're all right.
Yeah.
I just wear long pants.
Yeah. If you don't see it, it didn't happen.
Oh, man, good stuff. So, what do you have for
I don't.
questions?
Those would be my bands, but movie star chicks. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't. I would have liked to have spent time with maybe Elizabeth Taylor.
Spent time with.
That's such a classy way.
Not
That's
me,
such a
but
classy way to
yeah.
say that.
Yeah. Classy way of saying other things.
All those old chicks. But if I was their same age, you
Yeah.
know,
Like Marilyn Monroe.
ooh.
She was like an idol back then. You know
I
what
bet
mean?
she had a bush like a porcupine.
Probably. And she
also
wasn't
got
even
around.
like the typical skinny swimsuit model. You know, you look at her, she's like, I'm here. I'm not fit. I'm thick. I'm this, I'm that, or whatever. And people loved her for it. Just for owning it.
She only did presidents and vice presidents. So.
You gotta
Her
have a
standards were pretty
Yeah.
high.
You'd have to have a business card, president of this company.
Well, you
Yeah.
did have a card
Yeah.
for the local strip club in San Diego.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
I'm a club member.
Come
Club
on.
member
I don't
5
know if
years
you know me,
going.
but I'm a pretty big deal.
Kim found that. I had an old wallet in the closet. Kim found it and threw it away.
Oh man.
No, much work you put into owning that.
That was from like 20 years
I was,
ago.
yeah, I'm a member of the month for 4 months straight. They knew me by name.
We know who you are.
Yeah, they even gave me a nickname. That's how popular I am.
Is
They
that
should threw it away.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing to be
Well, they liked.
recognized?
They like
thing
it
for
when you.
them.
They know if you, when you're watching. They like it when they look at your tit. They like it when you look at their tit.
I look at my own tits sometimes.
Hold on.
When the stripper's looking at your tits now.
they see where you look, and that's their groove because that's where you're supposed
Yeah.
to be looking at. You know.
That's how you know
Notice
you've
me.
won when they look at your tits.
Yeah.
All right. So Odd did have the video. She has 4 videos. They're actually pretty long.
Nice.
Fuck. She's got 5 videos. Stop it. All right. I don't need that many. All right.
You ask and you shall receive.
That's enough.
I'm like,
nice.
okay, stop.
That is enough.
And I don't know which ones. There's so many.
It's more
Wow.
awkward if you play it without music.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna play it without music because
That's the weird guy.
Yeah. It's gonna be copyright
Yeah.
music. So I'm just gonna play it here.
Okay.
And I'll put it up on the screen. So 1, 2, 3.
Hey, he's already doing the Tebow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're there.
He's on his knees. Oh, look at him go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's just living it.
He
Oh,
didn't
dude.
give
Just
a
living
baker's
it.
fuck.
God, he's so good.
Dude,
All right, that was one.
you could see
Here goes another.
I cannot believe they would.
the homeless people in Pensacola pull off these same moves every Tuesday afternoon downtown.
I don't know why
Oh,
that
yeah.
one's so slow, but that one's slow.
That's just how fast he was moving.
I'm about to say the
The
lights
lights-
look fast. He just looks slow. Yeah.
This drink has got me fucked up. I don't know what's fast and what's slow. All right, here's another one.
Oh yeah.
Blood was killing it. I hope she got the one where he grabs onto the fucking pillar.
Please.
I'm about to
have
say
the
he's
pillar.
getting close to that pole.
That's not even a pole. That's like the diameter of
It's-
a pipe, like
Yeah,
a huge pipe.
That's like a
Yeah.
stress.
It looks
pillar.
like he's playing drunken hopscotch with the lights on the ground in that
Well,
video.
you can tell he went to dance class. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so light. Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
the clap under the leg.
He's so light on his toes.
Dude, Youngblood, he was killing it.
What were they serving there?
Was he with anybody? Like he had
He
any-
wasn't even drink. He was by himself and he wasn't drinking.
So he was like on that cruise by himself.
or something.
Wow.
That or he had just no
Or
friends.
the people that were with him were like, I'm not going with
I'm
you.
not going with you anymore, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we don't like how he acts when he doesn't drink.
Yeah.
Get it? Get
He's
it?
prepping.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, milking the
Yeah.
cow.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
all
Yes,
right,
sir.
He's doing the monkey.
Yeah, I call this milking the cow. Look at me. Yeah, running in place.
And I think that
His
was
footwork.
formal night too.
Is he in Crocs?
I don't know.
Whoa, go back. Zoom in. You can zoom in.
Those are Crocs.
Yeah, Crocs and socks.
Blood.
Man,
He's got them in
fucking
sport
stud.
mode too.
Yeah.
He's got those bitches in 4-wheel drive.
He knew what time it was when he left his cabin.
he said, "I'm going 4-wheel drive. I'm
Yeah,
about to
he's
break it
like-
down."
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Urkel.
Oh, man.
I wear these same Crocs when I go to drive my McDonald's.
Dude, he is.
He's getting it.
Yeah, he don't care.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's high on acid.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Maybe
dude,
he
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 is.
was tripping tits.
Yeah.
Shrooms, man.
But while we're still talking, I'm gonna see if I can find the one where he holds on to the pole.
Nice.
Oh my god, this one too. Hold on. I played the first 5 seconds of it, and I was like, yeah, done.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Boom.
Stop, drop, and roll, ladies and gentlemen.
He's the only one on the dance floor right
Yeah,
now.
he is literally giving you the advice you need when you get on fire. Stop, drop, and roll. Run for help.
What's
Here comes the fireman.
I'm about to put this fire out.
And here's your safety brief
Yep.
for the cruise.
Now I help the guy on the ground.
someone call security quick?
Yeah.
And the DJ kept telling him to stop.
Why? He's
that's
the
why
only
he was
one on
like-
the dance
no,
floor.
Like the DJ was like, "Why would I?"
Oh, he's
stop?
doing the worm.
Yeah, dude, he was killing it.
The
Look at
reverse
that.
worm.
And security's right there, ready to grab him because the DJ kept telling him to stop.
Look, that is security right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. He's like, one more worm and you're out of here.
Another one.
I mean,
in
I
the
could see if he was
toilet.
affecting other people wanting to dance, but dude,
There
at
was
that
no one
moment,
else.
that's his
no one
personal
else wanted
stage.
to dance.
Yeah. Not compared to that. I
Yeah.
wouldn't. I'd be like, I ain't got nothing on this guy.
Yeah, there ain't nothing I can do that's gonna outdo that guy.
Yeah,
I'm
apparently
just,
he holds all the records on Dance Dance Revolution.
Man, I wouldn't have stopped laughing. I'd have just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no one knew what to do. We all just like observed because we were waiting for a good song to come on. And
Never came on.
And no one wants to dance when that lunatic is out there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if you heard the music, he's not even on beat to anything. He's just doing that.
He is in his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in his mind, he is the best shit. It's
Yeah.
like it is the dance thing where you hold on to the
Yeah.
back of the thing and you just stomp really hard on the thing at the arcade. That's what that was.
Man.
He was playing DDR off the stage lights.
Yeah.
So, any other fun entertainment?
Entertainment.
Any other
Invitation
fun
tainment.
entertainment on the cruise?
On the cruise, I'm sure.
Do they have
there's-
any good bands at all?
No. Oh, well, they didn't really have bands. They just had the DJs. That
Comedy
were,
shows and shit?
Comedy was
Comedy,
fucking
yeah.
amazing.
Except for the first guy.
You remember their
Yeah.
names?
No. I do follow one of them on Instagram. It's the Asian guy.
Yeah, he said he was on Netflix, but if you look him up, he played a minor character.
Yeah.
and it's
Oh,
like
I
a
thought you said he played a
background
minor. I'm like, wow.
I couldn't tune it right.
Aziz, where there's this Aziz guy
character. Aziz Ansari.
who was on one TV show. Yeah.
He was on Parks and Rec too.
Yeah.
But the black guy was the funniest one.
Oh yeah,
Because at the end, this is not, I did not say this. He said this. At the end of his comedy show, he's like, all right, guys, I got to go row the boat now. And then it walked off. I was like, no way.
He was making fun of the cruise line
Yes.
the entire time. And I was
Yeah.
like, you're making fun of your employer right now. I don't know if that's the best thing. It's
Yeah.
just like, fuck it, I'm out of here in a day anyway.
Yeah, what are they going to do? Kick me off at the port? But it was so funny, dude. He was the best one. And then he kept calling the people like you know how everyone on the ship is Vietnamese or Asian or whatever.
Filipino, Vietnamese,
Yeah.
India,
And
like
he kept,
all of it.
He's like, oh, you want towel? You want me to come in there and fluff your pillow? And he was doing that voice and stuff. It was fucking hilarious. He's like, calm down, Butu. Calm down.
Dude, my first cruise, there's a guy on there. He's from India, and he's like, his name tag was like this long. He's like, don't try to call me this. I can't even pronounce my own name. Just call me la 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 la, and I come running to you, my friend. And everyone on the pool deck, you'd hear him go la 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 la. I come to you, my friend, and he'd run over there. And dude, he owned it. It was
Nice.
like
I love
nice.
it.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
But yeah, no, that comedian, that was probably some of the funniest free comedy shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
the Asian guy was really good and the black dude was really good.
Nice.
The white guy, he was actually one of the how did he word it? He was
Only
like
white people.
No, he was like one of the
Only white people.
yeah, right, on Walmart at the Seas. I think he was like one of the first comedians that Carnival ever hired on their cruise thing. I don't correct me if I'm wrong, but I think
That
that's
sounds right.
I think that's what he said. That he was like one of the first comedians that they ever hired when they started the company. So.
That's pretty cool. They'll get a salary and a free room, and that's bitch.
And a free trip.
And they'll fly him out for like 2 or 3 of the days of the cruise and then fly him home. So.
Yep, at the ports too.
But I thought it was weird because he was like, as seen on Netflix, as if he has like a Netflix special.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, how good is fucking Carnival right now? 'Cause this is my first cruise. And I was like, Lance hooked it up. Like, this is amazing.
He ride me.
I was like, this is gonna be hilarious.
Well, dude, Carnival paired with Bert for his birthday back
I saw that,
out
yeah.
of Miami.
Bert.
That'd be fucking
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
I saw him in Hawaii, and I was like front stage in Hawaii with him.
Damn.
I could see the sweat dripping off his belly.
Nice. Dude, he posted a picture the other day of him in underwear, and you could see the outline of.
I think that's Photoshop because, dude, he's done that before, and
can
it
see
looks
the-
like a button, and then next thing you know, he looks like a hog. You know what I mean? Like
Maybe
it's
he
all
was
right.
a little excited about the picture.
Yeah,
He
maybe.
got one of the happy pills. And
You gotta
was like,
fluff it up before you send the picture.
That's
right?
true. That is true.
You can
Make sure
see
it's all
the
veiny.
you can see the helmet on that soldier.
Yeah, look like he's smuggling mushrooms in his pants.
Sam Kinison.
Put a helmet on that soldier.
Oh man, I do have one question. Topic really, and it's mainly for James because I think James would probably have a good little input. So conspiracy theories, the whole geoengineering thing, right? And you see planes fly over here, putting out like crop dusters, and it's like, oh, they're making rain clouds. So Dubai
Oh yeah.
has just had the most rain that they accumulate in an entire year, and they admit we geoengineer over here to alter the weather. They just basically went through a fucking tsunami.
Yeah.
And-
apparently they got 2 years worth of rain in like 24
Yes.
hours.
So now it's like, tell me how that's working out with it. You know what I mean? Like, if you can answer it. If not, just be like, mind your fucking business. Civilian. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Common citizen. You know, they're planes. But I know for a fact, okay, Delta don't stream out white, so it's not moisture. The Blue Angels fly right over our head every day, and they put out that oil trace, and it goes away within 30 to 45 seconds.
Yeah.
These planes are like 10 to 20,000 feet up, and that stuff just sticks, cousin.
the air's thinner up there.
Yeah.
It doesn't dissipate as quickly.
So what's your
Yeah,
question?
common citizen.
Yeah, what's-
Is geoengineering a thing? Or do you believe it's a thing? Because it's conspiracy theory. So this is his opinion only. So you don't have to state facts. Wink, wink.
So I don't know about geoengineering. I do know about cloud seeding. Is
I've heard of that
often
too.
what it's called, right? So there's things that scientists have figured out, much smarter people than me, that if you introduce salt into the atmosphere a lot of the time, so a lot of the stuff you see is actually mainly salt. And so
Salt the clouds.
that's right. You got to salt the
Well,
clouds.
because they did on was it the Weather Channel did like a little thing, and they said if we could get enough dry ice into a center of a hurricane as fast as it develops, and they know it's a thing, it would dissipate it. It would put it out because it goes off of the warmth and the humidity and everything.
Yeah.
It would chill it down, and it would just go away.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty cool thing to do. That if any country in the world that could do it,
Yeah, it'd be
that-
Dubai.
Yeah, like they make stupid amounts of money. So
Yeah.
it's so much money that most of their citizens are private about that, so they don't have to release how much
Yeah.
money they have.
Oh,
True, because their cops have freaking Lamborghinis. You know what I mean?
Did you
Like,
see what they were doing with their cars? They put like it looked like bumper boats,
yeah.
and there was like this protector underneath the car, and it had a motor on the back, and it could drive around in the water.
Wow.
So their cars weren't getting ruined. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
that has to cost like
So they're
10
not
grand.
very high above sea level. Then they can.
I don't think so. And, well, they actually developed.
Yeah, they made that.
They made their own island, and it's
Palm
like the
Island
shape.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
it looks like a palm tree, and they develop all that. So if you look at it like an overall Google Map thing or whatever, the sand comes up like this, and then it looks like palm tree branches in the water.
Wow.
And it's not.
Want to try it again? It happens to everybody, dude.
You got
They started it.
Oh,
then last one was me, and now it's James.
Well, most of that infrastructure isn't set up for a lot of rain. So
Yeah.
when they salt these clouds or seed these clouds, it makes a bunch of rain. And if you make too much rain and you're not used to getting rain, like
Yeah.
when we were in Vegas for the Super Bowl, it had a huge rainstorm like before, and they're not used to a lot of rain, so
Right.
everything was like flooding out, and so that's kind of what you're seeing. So I think sometimes when you play with science too much, bad shit happens.
Personal
like
experience.
Bites you in the
Okay,
ass.
last summer when we got the pool and everything floating out there, we're having a good time, Jerry. All right, dude, it's like right now, maybe a couple little puff clouds. Beautiful day, hot. We're just laying back, music going, having drinks, and dude, within 30 minutes. There goes one. There goes another. I took a picture of it. There's like 5 trails going across each other. Dude, within an hour, and it's like, no way. Dude, it looks like this over here. Look to the west. Dark storm clouds. Here it comes. The rest of the afternoon, ended my pool day. But, dude, it was like 5 trails. And then, next thing you know, here it comes rolling in. I'm like, okay. Maybe TikTok's not so bad. You know what I mean?
there's some stuff where they're like, we're these chemtrails, we're gonna control the population and stuff like that, and it's like, okay, that's just taking a little too far. Maybe like there's chemtrails over all this farmland because the farmers need water for their crops, right?
But so here's another thing. So if you're going to do the conspiracy theory, if I am China and I need my flu virus, China, to be spread out through a population, what better way than to seed these planes that are going to seed the damn earth, and it comes down, you know what I mean? Because it's viral. You breathe it.
Yeah, chemical warfare
Is a thing.
and biological warfare is definitely a thing. I think
Yeah.
there's easier ways to potentially do that if you wanted to do that, right? And less noticeable. So I think if that was to happen, I think it would be less noticeable.
Do you think the boat that hit the Maryland Bridge was on purpose?
So no shit.
Fuck no, man.
I just moved to Maryland.
They lost power.
But if you look towards the end, the power came back on, and that boat took a hard right.
Yeah, so
And plumes of diesel smoke came out of it like they gassed it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
so-
Or I bet they were trying to back up.
yeah.
But it took a hard
And
right.
only one engine kicked.
Well, let our CIA agent, our informant.
I don't know. I'm just in the Navy. So like when you're those tanker ships are huge,
Yeah.
right? And so even trying to change the direction of our ship when we would do navigation and stuff like that, navigating is very difficult. And when
Yeah.
you have loss of
Takes
power,
5 miles to turn a herd.
yeah,
or
it-
a mile
for
or
like
something.
the carriers and stuff like that. Like we did exercises where we would get really close to the ship and do like anti-submarine maneuvers and stuff like that. And so for anti-submarine maneuvers, we're literally just whipping back side to side and like shit's going everywhere. And we're like, oh,
Damn.
fuck. But when you're navigating on loss of power, we would run drills on the ship where you'd have to run from the pilot house all the way down to what's called aft steering. So on a lot of ships, they have aft steering. And
Everybody?
It's,
wouldn't the ship get real heavy on that?
well, all the navigation crew, right? And
Well, that's how they turned it. They just all get to one side. And
You would manually steer the ship from underneath.
Wow,
So you
yeah.
change like the rudder pitch and roll and
Well, that's
stuff like
good to
that.
have that
So,
backup.
but they practice it a lot. So
Yeah.
even that takes minutes to get down there where you can manually control the direction of the ship if, shit goes wrong. And that's something we practice.
Again, we just
but-
did this.
Yep. And so when you have those giant tankers, it's incredibly difficult to change position. And it's not like you're rolling like a Bayliner, right? You
Yeah.
can just flip it into reverse and be good. It's more so like, let me stop this massive ship. Like, think of how big a container is. I call them Connex boxes, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
an actual container.
It's a big ship.
and
Look,
that
they-
has thousands of those.
They're what, 6-7 stories high? Sea cans 6-7 stories high. And that's just God
But
almighty.
so the ship entered the port waters going too fast anyway. It's going 9 miles an hour, 5 miles an hour faster than what it should have been. So now you're talking about it can do damage.
Yeah, I don't think that was intentional, and I don't
Because the guy that was
I don't-
doing the boat at that time, that the captain of it was only the port parking captain. He wasn't even supposed to be at the helm anyway.
Yeah, so it's pretty standard when you're going into those controlled waterways to get a pilot, right? And the most asshole pilot I met was in Bahrain, okay? Because in Bahrain, there's a person called the Bahrani, and then there's people of Bahrain.
The Bahrain.
The Bahrani are royals. They're direct descendants of the people in charge.
And they
right?
wear their buns and everything?
They wear all that stuff. I forgot what it's called, but those mean different things, and I didn't know that when I bought one.
Yeah.
So I'm walking around Bahrain with one of those on, thinking I'm cool, and I was like, "That means you've been to Mecca," and I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that." So I immediately took it off.
Penalty is death.
So the conspiracy's part of that boat. Have you seen Leave the World Behind on Netflix?
No.
Okay. When you go watch that, it's
Yes,
all
I have.
how they,
It's getting kind of close.
yeah, they're on the beach and it's a tanker, and it's because like the Chinese have messed with our, communications and stuff like that, our power grids and everything. And here comes a tanker because it lost power, communication part, but they had controls of the boat, and here it comes on the boat, on the shoreline. Teslas were driving themselves and everything. It's kind of crazy. But then you see it start to happen. It's kind of like, all right, well,
I think if there was a bridge to take out, now I moved to Baltimore 2 days before that bridge collapsed.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I was like, is this a sign?
Yeah.
Like I should leave Baltimore?
like you shouldn't be here. Or now that, yeah.
So have y'all saved up for the big, like the boat hitting for? You remember how that one guy had all that shit in his house
yeah.
and he wouldn't let anybody in?
Yeah. So I think between, like,
Y'all
I
started-
trust Lance. Like, if the end of the world starts to happen, I don't think Lance is going to be like, you can't come in my house. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, between my ammo and food gallery over there and
Right.
his, like, you can trust certain people. But yeah, I mean, like,
I'm big on ammo my damn
Yeah.
self.
Yeah. So is Noah. Noah's
I think everybody should, to
Right,
be honest with
yeah.
you. I mean, it's
and
a thing.
that's that to me is just like, it doesn't matter how much ammo that
Yeah.
you have personally. Someone's gonna have more, and the person who's gonna have more is going to be the military. And at that point, you're not. It's just it's hard to gauge that. I have like 10 ammo cans full of shit. So
I have 8. I also shot expert the whole time, so y'all remember that.
don't come to Louisiana looking for Jerry. You're gonna get fucked.
My latest and greatest as a gift I got for Christmas, I got a crossbow now.
Nice.
Ooh, I got a new crossbow.
Yeah.
400 feet per second, too.
Dude, mine's 420.
Oh, balloon tits.
Balloon tits.
Balloon tits.
Yeah. Dude, oh my God, I'm going to have to send you a picture of. Well, you don't have freaking, get a cell phone, man.
Get an iPhone.
At 20 yards, it's so quick. It's like,
Yeah. Dude, that's.
Yeah.
and I went 20, we went 40, and then we went 60, and I hit the target. I mean, even at 60, I'm inside that, and that's a kill shot.
I'm about to say, yeah, you're putting something down.
Because I have another crossbow. It's only like 300 or 325, and you can hear the noise. Deer can hear the noise, and they'll squat. So the crossbow that week, you got to play the squat. And I asked the guy, I go, what about, you got to play the squat with this? And he goes, no, I don't think so. This is so fast.
Yeah.
But to answer your question,
Yes.
When I moved to Baltimore, right? This bridge connects like the western part to Baltimore to like, kind of like more the southern part of Baltimore. I think there's better bridges someone could have taken out versus this one. This one's just
What
like
if it was a
mild
practice
inconvenience.
bridge? They're planning on taking a bigger one out. They just had to practice somewhere.
I mean,
A similar bridge that's a little bigger than that one, and they wanted a little practice shot.
there's other bridges inside that waterway that are more people use.
Yeah.
Right. And so if you're trying to, let's say, for example, hypothetically, if I was to take out a country, right? This is how I would do it, right? If I had all this cool cyber stuff and I was like China. I wouldn't even give a fuck about bridges, right?
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, yeah. Go ahead, Jerry.
You've got to. The country has screwed up in a lot of places because in case of some kind of giant war, they're going to collapse the bridges so you can't get from side to side. So you got to be able to deal with that kind of crap too. Mm-hmm. There used to be a thing back in the 70s, I think. They were worried about that shit.
Yeah. I think there's other ways to disrupt our system, right? I mean, you mentioned it earlier. You talk about a power grid. You talk about a dam.
Yeah.
Like, let's say I go after a nuclear reactor, right? There was a virus in Iran that someone put on there, right? And it basically made the system fuck up, right? So it stopped working. Wow. So we, whoever put that virus on there set that country back years, right?
Yeah. And
so there's a lot of smarter ways of people who do that type of shit. I don't do that type of shit. I just read and watch the news a lot. And so there's other ways that you can go after versus hitting a bridge, right? So if I can make it a self-driving car crash into the president or something like that, like, or take out like a Secretary of Defense or, you know, things like that. Or you talk about ammo. What happens if I shut down your ammo production?
Yeah.
How are you going to fight a war if you can't produce ammo?
The power grid, dude. They got them all hooked up together.
And satellites too. That would be a big
Well,
problem.
Russia's got a satellite killer up there now, don't they? I heard that.
one more and I'm done. Do you think the Earth is flat?
Do I think the Earth is flat? Sometimes I troll people and just tell them yes, just to mess with them. But I read so much into this.
I know.
I read so much into this. And some of the flat earthers believe the world is flat and there's a giant ice wall surrounding us.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've been sailing on a ship around the world.
And
I didn't
Antarctica has
see,
the biggest like underground, you know, army or base down there that's just
Look, we struggle to pay our people on time in the military sometimes, okay? I don't think we have this elaborate system of network and underground facilities like
in Antarctica.
yeah.
Well, here's the deal. When you go out to the coast, Pensacola Beach, and you look out, you can only see for 10 miles max.
Yeah.
Because the shit curves.
That's why they call it nautical miles.
And there's gravity that keeps it in place down there.
I think Game of Thrones messed everything up. Like the Men of the Wall, what's on the other side of the ice, like down in Antarctica.
Jon Snow.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, John. You know, the White Walkers.
So Jerry,
Well, there's too many people that buy that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. This
They've
day
never
and
even
age,
been outside. They just, I seen it on the internet.
I saw it on Facebook. It's got to be true.
Yeah. Mark would never lie to me.
Yeah, I know. Mark Zucker Facebook. I know you have a yellow slip of paper.
uh-oh.
I do.
Did you get a ticket?
Somebody did.
Being too damn cute.
Yeah.
My squeeze got a ticket at,
My squeeze.
we stopped at Diamond Head to go to Dairy Queen.
Oh, goddamn the Dairy Queen. It's all Dairy Queen's fault.
So, but usually you get off the interstate and then you take a left when the coast is clear. But they had it blocked off, so you got to drive down a quarter a mile, and then turn around. But I told Kim there's a gas station there. I said just pull into the gas station because it said no U-turn. Pull into the gas station,
No U-turn.
and then go take a left. She goes, no, I'm just turning because there was another car right in front of us that made the U-turn, and then Kim made the U-turn, and that guy stopped us, and she goes, well, I just followed that other guy. He goes, well, I didn't see nobody else doing it. So,
Wow. That's how it goes.
So she got a ticket on Yacht Club Drive. Whoa.
Is this even a real? This doesn't even look like a real fucking ticket. This looks like I got a referral in high school.
It's a Diamond Head Police Department in Mississippi.
Yeah.
So you have to
Mississippi
get back
don't
to
even work.
Mississippi to pay for the ticket?
No.
So we'll see you in what, a couple weeks?
It was a warning.
He kept pointing to something. She goes, I don't know what you're pointing at. But I don't even see it on here. It was just a warning. Ended up being. She goes, first he goes, as far as court costs and everything, this is a $300 ticket.
Oh my god.
For a U-turn?
Taking a U-turn?
What?
Yeah.
I've gotten speeding
I'm in the
tickets
back
for
seat
less.
going, no way.
Why were you in the back?
Kim drove and Kaylee was sitting next to her, and I don't have to. I can just listen to music and
That's it.
Not
He chauffeured
talk to him.
around.
I can walk. Oh, we got just on the other side of what was that fucking place?
Dairy Queen.
Diamondback.
No, it was past there. I can't think of the name.
Mobile.
Biloxi.
There's a bunch of water out, and this hawk flies over, and it's got a fish in its talons. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But somewhere on here it says, it's a courtesy citation. That's it right there in bold black letters.
Thanks for your courtesy,
Why
Mr.
couldn't
Officer.
you just give them a warning and not write that? Just be like, hey, you can't do a U-turn here. Okay.
Because next time she'll get it. I mean, he stayed in the car for a long time. I'm thinking he just checked her record since her record was clean.
Well,
$300 freaking dollars.
Yeah. I got a $180 ticket for doing 97 and a 70. So
In Louisiana, it's if you under 10 miles over the speed limit, it's however fast you were going, like $70, blah blah blah. For every 10 miles an hour over 100.
every 10 over 100 miles an hour?
Every 10 over the speed limit, it keeps adding.
okay. I will say I got $100 in my pocket. I'm gonna go.
Good God.
I'm gonna get everywhere fast.
Well, in some countries they base it off a percentage of your income. So
I'd be
some countries in the Middle East, they'll have like, oh, you make this much money. Your fine is a percentage of your yearly income. So imagine
Holy
that.
Yearly?
Oh,
Yeah,
Those
yearly
poor
income.
people, man. Come on.
Like, but in Virginia,
great. I got a $2.50 fine.
yeah.
So what's the speed limit for camels and shit like that?
They don't use horsepower; they use camel power. But
So how many camel power is this car?
How fast was he going in his boat?
hey, camels are assholes, man.
I heard.
Camels like to spit a lot.
I know that.
Like,
That's why
they're
at the
assholes.
zoo, I understand. What
Oh, James, remember the dick sucking water buffalo
Oh
at the
my
fair?
god, those were crazy. I'm like, how are you allowing this? Like, and then
Everyone thought it was funnier than
like,
that.
some lady was in the back, like, oh my god, I can't believe they do this. And it's like,
Who said dolphins are the only mammals that have sex for pleasure
Yeah.
besides human? Like, fuck.
Mother Nature, baby.
Water buffaloes are nasty. Podcast, actually, it's water buffaloes are freaky. So
New Orleans Zoo has a type of monkey that's really intimate, and they kiss and they do all that shit right. And
hell yeah, they should have an OnlyFans.
people are going,
monkey
"Whoa."
fans.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oral sex right there in front of everybody. And the chick monkey does everything. She goes down and performs, gets him all nice, and then she grabs and just
Oh hell yeah!
Oh my god.
Damn.
Damn.
And throws them all. Like, yeah, you
Throws
done
him
work.
off.
We're done.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But hey, in Virginia, anything over 80 miles an hour is considered reckless driving. which requires a court appearance. So one time I was going 84 in like a 75, right? So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, it's still under 10.
Right.
They don't really care.
Wow.
And I may or may not have tried to run.
yes.
An extra little check.
I definitely got off on an. I thought it was an exit, right?
Yeah.
So I see him light me up, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna park somewhere on this exit. I don't know, but it's not a normal exit. It was an exit to go west, and I was going south, right? So it put me on another interstate. So it wasn't an exit. I thought it was an exit. So I'm like, I'm fucked. So he pulls me over and he's like, so where are you going today? I'm like, I'm going to Busch Gardens, right? And he's like, oh, okay. And that's south of here. And you're traveling west now. So were you trying to run from me? And I said, no, sir. No, sir, I was not. And he's like, so why'd you get off on the exit here? I said, oh, yeah, my girlfriend has to pee. So we're looking for a bathroom. Is there a bathroom by here? There was not. And so he gave me a ticket, and I had to hire a lawyer to appear on my behalf in Hanover County, Virginia, because for reckless driving, you have to appear. Yes. And I'm like,
sweet Virginia.
I'm not driving to fucking Hanover County to go to court. So I pay this lawyer $300. He's like, lump sum fee. He's like, been there, done that. He's like, $300, right? Yeah. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, this is what you need to do. If you ever get a speeding ticket, just go sign up for defensive driving class. Yeah. And it'll give you an insurance discount, and it'll prevent points from getting on your license normally. So I did that, and going to the defensive driving class, I woke up late, so I sped there.
No, you didn't get a speeding ticket on the way there.
I did not, but I walk in, right? And
I was like, that would be fucking hilarious.
Sometimes in life, you get choices, right? So I walk in this room, and there's two choices. I can sit next to this grumpy looking old guy, or I can sit next to this cute girl. So I was like,
grumpy old guy it is.
Cute girl it is, right? Because shortly after that, girlfriend and I broke up, right? So then...
Can't date a criminal from Hanover, Virginia.
Yeah, I know. And I guess...
What would my parents say?
Yeah. And so I ended up going on a couple dates with this girl that I met at a defensive driving class. So,
nice.
And then they appeared on my behalf. I didn't have to pay any fees. I didn't have to do anything. Like, it was just... They showed him the copy of the defensive driving, and they dismissed the ticket.
Nice.
So I was like, that's
good.
So if you ever get pulled over, don't run from the cops and take defensive driving.
Dude, remember when I was, 17?
Is this
18?
Virginia or everywhere?
Virginia.
Remember when we were coming back from Disney, and I was not doing 98, and I was passing this car, and the state trooper lights me up, and I'm like, fuck. Oh, no, he didn't light me up yet. I see him pull off the median or off the side of the road, and I'm like, if I take this exit, I can pull in this bitch real fast. I'm gone. I'm wearing a fucking Mickey Mouse t-shirt at this point. That was like the rock bottom of my life. I'm in Brian's Nissan Maxima.
Yeah.
That reminds me.
What does it remind you
The
of?
suspense is killing me.
All those little things y'all used to buy at Disneyland.
Oh, the pins.
Hidden Mickeys.
Pins.
Yeah, the hidden Mickey pins. Yeah,
Those can be worth money now.
yeah. I'm sure there's some that are. If you have the entire collections of like hidden Mickey ones, and those are.
I'm sure y'all got.
I don't have. Fuck, Brian probably does.
Shitload of
Yeah,
them, huh?
Brian and Haley probably do. But anyway, so I got a ticket for $272, and I did try to run and get off at the exit, but he wrote me a ticket.
It never works out.
Yeah, don't run, but
Yeah.
you can try to get away swiftly. If you're already speeding, speed a little bit more and try to get away.
Sorry, officer, you're faster than I thought you were.
Yeah. I think got a Hemi.
Yeah, dude, they got an SRT Challenger state trooper.
I know.
Oh, man.
I know, dude.
It was getting on the interstate, and I was behind it the other day, and it went, whoa! I was like, okay, you're cheating.
I want to try it.
Yeah. I'm in my truck. I can get you.
I don't think you can get me. Oh, good
There's
stuff.
a high school down the street from where I live, and I'm outside watching sports or whatever, doing my crosswords, and 2:45, the kids get off school, and they're those shitty little cars. They make a lot of noise, but they're still going just as slow.
Sounds like a lawnmower.
It's a ricer and it runs off soy sauce. It's like little Hondas, and they take out they like straight pipe it.
Yeah.
You got that race car.
They got some kind of baffle on there,
I put a muffler on there, so it adds 10 horsepower.
Yeah, that's right. Flames on the door, an extra 20.
Go to AutoZone, get all the little stick-on things.
Yeah. Put their Instagram on the back window.
Yeah. Follow me.
That's how you know you're legit.
Yeah.
Instagram handle on your back window.
Yeah, my TikTok.
They got those nice trucks, and they lower them down close to the ground.
Oh, the ass end of it?
And you go over the
Like that?
railroad.
Yeah.
They're scraping over the railroad tracks. 'Cause
Yeah.
The railroad track crossings where I live, they suck. All of them.
Yeah.
The roads in Louisiana suck.
Yeah.
Bad.
Well, that's like when we were driving to New Orleans and we stopped at that gas station. And this girl had her OnlyFans on the back of her window.
Hell
And
yeah.
I said, interesting.
Meal on wheels, baby.
There it is.
I definitely looked it up.
It paid for itself.
There it is. See? That's how they do it.
Nice.
There's a guy that he has like this gold chromed out truck around Pensacola, and he has his YouTube across it, and he only has like 200 subscribers. Like,
That's crazy.
bingo.
Yeah.
It's his business truck.
Yeah, right there.
Nailed it.
Yeah. But Jerry, you have anything else that you'd like to add to the podcast?
I've got a joke if you want to.
Oh, absolutely.
Always a joke.
Yeah.
Okay. There's this guy. He's walking out in the country at night, and it starts raining, and he's going, fuck. So he's drenched, and he sees a farm up in the distance, and he goes up, knocks on the door, and the man answers. He goes, dude, I'm all wet and stuff. Can I do some work for some food or anything? He goes, no, come on in. So they feed him, and I don't know where he sleeps. But they get up the next morning, and the guy goes, please, let me do some work for you to pay for this food now. He goes, no, that's okay, really. He goes, well, I'll go and talk to the animals for you. He goes, fuck. All right. So he's gone for about an hour. He comes back, and he goes, well, I talked to the horses, and they said recently you just changed the bits on their bridles, and it's hurting their mouths. He goes, well, damn, I did just do that. So then he goes, well, I also talked to the cows, and they're saying you up the vibration on their nipple pulling milk machine things, and that's hurting their little nipples, man. He goes, wow, I did just turn up the vibration, so I'll turn that back down. And he goes, I also talked to the sheep, and he goes, God damn it, those sheep are a bunch of liars. Don't you believe anything they say? Y'all don't get that?
He's fucking the sheep. Oh, no. It's hurting their little nipples. That's a podcast name.
Hurt little nipples.
Hurt little nipple.
I could have said teats, but
Nipples was funnier.
little
Nipples.
4-inch nipples.
Dude, those are
4-inch
long
nipples.
nips.
That's a podcast. That's a band name. 4-inch nipples.
That's right on par with like blood farts.
4-inch.
Yeah. Oh, man.
James, you got anything else you'd like to add? You got a joke?
My whole life is a joke. I don't know. No, I don't have any jokes on hand. I have been a long-time listener, first-time caller. I always wanted to say that on
There you go.
On the air.
Yeah, I know this isn't being broadcast, but I always wanted to say that.
Dude, Kim was calling it a broadcast. She said, yeah, y'all can film your broadcast.
Yeah, I heard that yesterday, too. It's
And
like,
she'd been saying that all morning. I kept telling her, quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting. That was from Three Stooges.
I'm
Before
broadcasting.
y'all's time.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You got another joke, Jerry?
No. What was the other thing? Oh. Ghosts. Since we're all good buds,
Yeah.
after we pass and we meet up upstairs or downstairs, whatever, we can get together and just run through walls and scare the shit out of people.
If you had to haunt someone, who would you haunt?
Oh, just all the exes that pissed me off.
Sounds like he's going back to San Diego.
Only one out there.
And would you seriously mess with them, or would you just do little stuff that freaks them out?
Yeah.
I would wait till they're in the thrones of ecstasy and just knock over a glass.
Thrones of ecstasy.
Oh, I can't orgasm with that shit going on.
Oh my gosh.
Why does my bed break every time we have sex? I don't know.
It'd be like little minor inconveniences.
Yeah.
Why is the mattress all wet?
Ghost piss.
Ghost piss. Oh, good stuff.
This has been a fun time. It's a decently long podcast too. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be
A
fun.
little bit past the hour moment.
I think this is the most guests you've had on at once.
I know
It is.
and it's the max that we can have because there's only 4 XLR ports in here, and we're
Yeah.
maxing this
Well, I
bitch
think
out.
it's good with 4 because you got good material.
Yeah, it's just constantly going. I love it. I love it.
I mean, the first 30 minutes was strippers. So.
Podcast name.
I got hours of stories for that though. All right? I'm
Ooh,
a degenerate.
dude. Yeah,
That's a whole nother podcast then right there, man.
Dude,
You need to open up his
got-
own podcast.
Yeah, I got stripper stories too. It's funny. There was one time Logan and I went on Christmas Eve, and they were all wearing Santa hats. They were all wearing Santa hats.
What a sad time. Fuck the day shift strippers, okay?
Yeah.
Christmas Eve.
Eve strippers.
That's
You
a whole
decide.
nother level of low.
And they got to get off work and then go build toys.
Yeah.
And,
Wow.
and put shit together because you
Get
know
off.
baby daddy ain't doing it.
Dude, that's a podcast. We got strippers.
Yeah. Dude, we need a stripper guest.
Man.
I'm sure we could find some.
Oh, I know exactly 2 off the top of my head. And some of them, one of them lives in this neighborhood.
Burn.
Every time after we do these, I go home and I watch and critique myself.
That's what I do every time, every week.
I have a habit of doing this shit.
Oh, yeah. No, I watched it this time, so as you went back, I increased your volume. So
That's what you were doing.
So it's
Yeah.
it's Lance's
I did
fault.
it again.
that's all right. That's all right.
You'll notice.
I should have actually put your mic on that stand, and then you could have just had a little thing, and and then you would have been good.
Don't threaten
Just
me with a good time.
Pull it back.
Somebody out there would have enjoyed that.
They'd screenshot it and the whole thing.
And has anyone used this as a green screen yet?
No, it's too wrinkly, and there's too much dark pigmentation in it. So whenever you chroma key something, you have to select the color, and if there's shadows in it, it doesn't do it right.
Okay, I have a challenge for the audience.
Oh, someone can do it. They would just cut us out.
Someone put the most ridiculous stuff in this background.
There you go.
All right?
Yeah.
Tag the Instagram and the TikTok and the
Oh,
the
we
podcast.
could have sharks going.
Yeah, there we go. That's
Or strip club pictures that are
Yeah.
appropriate for the fishbowl show.
yes, fishbowl, fish bowls.
Don't do that one. Don't do that one. Do the sharks. Sharks. Are cool.
Sharks are cool.
Yeah.
So just fish, no ping pong balls or anything?
No, that was in Guam. Guam is like
Hour
if-
2, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, Guam is like it's an American territory, and their motto is "Where America's Day Begins," because it's the first part of that day for America timelines, right? But the police there don't give a shit unless you're hurting someone, like physically about to kill them. So in the Navy, right, there's this thing called shore patrol, right, where you're literally just walking around collecting drunks, making sure they don't, do too much damage, right? They're like, okay, get back to the ship. You're fucked up. Like, we'll help you get back. It's like a glorified security guard. And so we're walking around, and they take us into their top flight security headquarters for the entire island. And the police chief is giving us a rundown, right? And he's like, look, how many people you got? Okay, we're going to have one person in our operations center, and, they can man the cameras. So if you see anyone from your ship, we'll go out there and take care of them. And I'm like, this is legit. Like, they got legit stuff going on. And and the guy takes us over to the desk sergeant, right? The police officer working there. And he's like, "Hey, do you know how to work the cameras?"
Do I?
And this dude, this dude,
Don't make me go penthouse.
he was hungry and he wasn't chasing anyone. So I'm like, that's why you're on desk duty. But I was like, he's like, no, I don't know how to work the cameras. So this guy is sitting in the operations center with all these cameras, like CCTVs, doesn't know how to work any of it, and he just sits there and answers the door. So the police chief is trying to show us how to use the cameras, and he's breaking the cameras
God.
as he's trying to do it. And he's like, well, you know, you can have someone stay here if you want, but I don't think the cameras are working. And that was a sign for me that Guam is like a lawless place. So there are more strip clubs and massage parlors than I've seen anywhere else. Now, I was on deployment. So getting back from deployment, we stopped there and I was like, I want a legit massage. Like, I don't want like a fucking happy ending. Like, I just want a massage because I've been sleeping on the ship for like 9 months.
Going for the happy end.
So it was harder to find a legit massage parlor. Like, I had to go to a really nice hotel to get one. Every other one was happy ending. Funny enough, when I was just in California, same thing happened. Like, I was like, I just got off a flight. Let me get a massage.
There it is.
And so I call them, and they're like, oh, yeah, we moved. And then they send me a text that says, like, oh, we can't wait to see you, winky face, flower emoji, all this other shit. I'm like, I think I have the wrong place.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a legit massage. And they're like, oh, we're legit, winky face. And I'm like, I'm not coming. Like,
Balloon tits. Balloon tits.
but, so Guam does have a lot of lewd stuff going on. Because there's really nothing going on there. But
Well, it's military base.
yeah, it's huge military. They actually
You got to
have,
please those lonely military guys.
well, they have the largest percentage of people who join the military out of Guam. So I jokingly call them Guamish, even though they're called Chamorros, right? So but I just think it's funny to call them Guamish. But they have like 40-something% of their population joins the military.
The rest are massages.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing to do.
Masseuses.
There's no farmland, huh?
Yeah, there's not a lot going on in Guam. I went on the saddest hike of my life there.
They rebuilt it. They got that airport, and it's all mountains, right?
Yeah. I went on the saddest hike of my life, and I'm like, I'm gonna go see, because it used to be like they had these old school guns on there, like these,
Dude, I bet there's
defense
still
cannons.
shit out in the woods.
Yeah.
I found a rifle in German once, a British air rifle. It still had live ammo in it.
Oh, shit.
This
What'd you
was
do
not
with it?
that cool.
I turned it in. I should have kept it, but
You walk back to the ship.
Yeah. Look what I found, guys.
I can keep this.
Could be good, could be shit.
the wood part was rotted, but the metal was still there, and the ammo was still in it.
So in Guam, they don't have Uber. They have a Uber-like app, and you can pay cash or card.
Goober.
And it's kind of strange, but they have. I took this fake Uber to this place, and I cannot find this hike. All right, and this hike is supposed to be like, it's called like 3 guns or something like that, and it's 3 different like coastal defense artillery things. Right? And Japan put them there prepping for the American invasion, and I was like, oh, that'd be really cool, like, because they took over the islands. The hike was 12 minutes, and these were the shittiest guns I've ever seen.
12 minutes?
Yeah, the hike. I fucked longer than this hike. Like, I was just like, okay, now I'm walking around, and then none of the cabs would pick me up after the hike because I got a little muddy, and I'm just like, ugh.
Wow. I gotta walk.
And there wasn't even a view. It was just like, oh yeah, because all these overgrown trees took over, so you can't even see the beach anymore.
Oh, man.
Sad hike.
Well,
Sad hike day.
Sad hike.
obviously the owners let it go, right?
Yeah, the United States, we let it go.
I think they left in a hurry.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it could be fucked up. You're walking through the woods and you step on a landmine. I mean,
Yeah, that would suck.
The owners. All right. Well, do you guys have anything else? Any other topics or anything that y'all care to share?
Think we're good.
No, parting is such sweet sorrow.
I know. This is a girthy podcast, and
What's our time?
we're at an hour 27 minus the intro.
I'll be down.
Yeah, we're an hour and a half. That's
But
crazy.
it's been very good for me.
Yeah. It's been good for all of us.
This was good for me. How about you?
Is it good for you? I need a cigarette
Yeah.
and another drink.
There it is. Sweet. Yeah, we'll go downstairs, make a beverage, and then hightail it on out of here. So anyway, guys, if you like the podcast, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let us know what you think down in the comment section below. And if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, drink recipes, or just want to tell us something, put it down in the comments. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, oh, beehive, baby. Do what?
What's that last thing?
I said, oh, beehive, baby. But I didn't say it. The button said it. Allow me to demonstrations.
He can't hear it. He can't hear it.
He'll hear it when the podcast happens. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what's his name?
Shibby.
Austin Powers.
All right. See you later, ladies and gentlemen.
That chick, I want to